Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back, man. I just got back from the regionals and I have to say guys, this is the most cursed regionals I've ever been to. Like, first of all, it was not only the most cursed one, but it was also the most competitive one because we had like a lot of German legends over there with Daniel Hartmann, Joshua Schmidt, and I was lucky enough to play against all of them. And oh man, do I have stories to tell you guys, so watch the video guys. It's really funny. It's really funny because I was completely dominating everything, guys, everything. All right. Let's start off from the beginning. 6 a.m. I woke up after 2 hours of sleep with a 2-hour drive ahead of me, and I also had to pick up some friends on the way. So yeah, at 9 o'clock the regional started. So we got there. I didn't really had a good breakfast. Like, I don't know, didn't really have time to eat. And then round one playing against Brandon Despia. He's going first. He won the dice roll. I had 2 interruptions. He wasn't able to continue. Then I'm going second. I do my stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Even though he had super poly, I still won that game. Yeah. Funny, right? So, yeah. Oh, sorry, no. I lost that game. What did I? I don't know. What happened was at the end, guys, we went to game 3. And on game 3, this is what happened, guys. I was completely dominating the game. And then it came to a situation where we only had like 2 minutes left to play. All he had was a Lubellion, 1 card on his hand, which was like a dead card, I think it's Bissett, whatever, and I had full Arm Master on my hands, on my field. I had the Twin Shadow set, I had the Black Feather Wand, and I also had Zutri on my hand. So completely dominating, right? He had like 3,900 life points left, I had 2,300. So if time runs out, he wins because of time. But we had enough time. So what happened was, turn 6, 7, 8, whatever, I'll pass his turn. He has literally nothing that he can do. He can just special summon his Lubellion, attack me, and then like maybe set a branded card with Lubellion to activate his effect. But if he does that, I'll take control of his monster in my turn. But he does that. So all he had on the field was basically just Lubellion, his branded trap, and the branded spell. Nothing else. Okay, but this is because he knows that he's losing right now. So what he does is, first of all, shuffling his cards. Million seconds. Shuffling. I said, bro, I don't want to cut it. Just continue to play, right? I have no time. Even though I said that, he still gave me the deck and waited for me to cut it. I said, bro, just continue. We have no time. Shuffling, blah, blah, blah. He attacks my monster on the field. I don't know what I had. Destroys it. And then in the end phase, I still had like 1 minute left. Or 50 seconds left. And I said, alright, that's enough. So let me just activate Twin Shadow in the end phase, so that I can get my search of Black Feather Wand, so that on my second turn, so that in my turn I still have another special summoning with Black Feather Wand just in case. Because I had enough time. What happened then was, suddenly he decided to forget what all my cards does, even though he read every single one of them in game 2 and game 1. Suddenly he forgets every single card of him, and he doesn't even have interruptions, bro. Right? Because all I have to do is basically just take control over his Lubellion and then attack him, right? Like, there's nothing that he could do. Literally nothing. Whatever. It's my turn. He's in the end phase, suddenly reading the cards, and it was my fault because I was supposed to call the judge immediately once I saw that he was stalling time. But like, I'm a really chill person, guys. Like, you will actually enjoy playing the game with me, like playing against me. You're actually gonna enjoy the game, because I'm not the type of guy that's going to rush you, whatever. Well, I'm just wanna make the better person just win the game. That's how I like to play. And then stalling time, and then in the end phase, after reading my cards, he said time. And I was looking at him like dead in the eye. I said, are you fucking serious right now? Are you serious? We really want to call time right now? Looking at this board, you want to call time right now? And he said, yeah, time. And I'm like, alright, calling the judge, explain to the judge what happened. I said, judge, just please, I had enough time. I wasn't even supposed to activate the twin shot in this MFS. All I did that only because I had so much time left. I didn't expect him to stall time by suddenly reading the cards. And he admitted that he actually read my twin shadow rep card in the previous game, right? So it's not the first time that he's reading it. But the judge, because I called the judge so late, he wasn't able to like really say or confirm how much time was left, blah blah. At the end, the judge said that I lost. So because basically I just called the judge too late, and that's why I lost the game. And the funny thing is, like, after the game, like, the dude, he knows that I'm pissed right now. He knows. And what happened was that he felt guilty after like we signed the papers. He went to the judge again and said, you know what, I want him to win the game because he actually won the game. He actually did win the game. And the judge didn't want to change the winner, and I didn't understand why. So I went to him, to the head judge, and asked him, even like, he just admitted that I won the game, why wouldn't you give it to me? And he said he only did it because he was afraid that you was going to do something to him after the tournament. He was scared for his life. That's the only reason why he wanted to make me become the winner. And I'm like, bro, are you serious right now? I mean, I was really enraged, and in my mind, I was like going through crazy scenarios that I wanted to do to this dude, but it's just a game, bro. It's not, like, I'm not the type of guy that's going to beat the shit out of you because of Yu-Gi-Oh, man. I'm not that type of guy, right? Like, I've been through a lot of fights, but because of serious situation and not because of stuff like that. But yeah, so the judge didn't want to change it, even though everyone knows I won that game. I was so pissed. And the dude kept coming to me like after every round. He even wanted to buy me a drink and said that he's sorry, that he feels guilty, whatever, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, it doesn't change anything. I lost round 1. Like, this is not how you want to start regional. And then after that round, I was like, bro, honestly, I just want to go home. So I started the second round with the mindset that I really want to go home. I lost game 1, round 2, because I literally like didn't care. I forgot to activate my black Wild before I summoned Simoon, and like this is some stupid stuff that I did. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, in the middle of game 2, the game was really looking bad. Suddenly, out of nowhere, I said, you know what, fuck it. So it was like an anime type of situation. Like during game 2, me being behind, like losing game 1. In game 2, it was looking really bad for me. Like I was supposed to lose game 2, but then, boom! What happened was I won 4 rounds in a row. Boom, just like that. And then, I won 3 rounds in a row. That was now 3 wins, 1 loss, and yeah. Then round 5, playing against Daniel Hartmann, and I didn't even know at that time who he was. After I won that game, people told me that he was like the national German champion, and I was like, cool, nice, really cool. He was a really nice dude, actually. Like I really enjoyed talking to him. He wasn't really a sweaty player, so it was really good to play against him. And he might also play Blacklist in the future, who knows. Like I told him like how strong the deck is, and yeah, I won 2-0 against him. Just had it. Like I'm not sure if he had a good hand, but I was starting off game 1 with Simoon, Blackwing, Fifth steal, and 2 impermanences. Right, so that was an easy win. And then game 2 came same thing, almost the same thing. Maybe like 1 this steal, 1 impermanence, and then full combo. Like, oh, on and also evenly matched. Also evenly matched, so there was no chance that he was going to win. Right. So yeah, won against him, 2-0. And then round 6, playing against an Asian kid who really cheated the shit out of me. Oh man. So what happened was, I summoned, after 3-4 interruptions, I summoned my first Black Moon Soul Dragon. Once he resolved on the field, like the summon resolved, I waited 5 seconds. It's my thought, because I should have said, do you want to activate anything on the summon? I should have asked him that, right? But I was just waiting for him, and he didn't really want to do anything. So I said, alright, I'm just going to continue to play. And then I started to grabbing my Barry Storm and my Black Moon Dragon and banished them from the graveyard. Suddenly he says, oh, stop. I want to react on the summoning of Black Moon Soul Dragon. And I'm like, dude, you know what I'm going to do next, because I was touching the cards, so why would you do that? And he said, you didn't give me enough time to think. And I'm like, bro, are you serious? And this is where I should have also called the judge. And I'm pretty sure that the judge would be on my side. But I was like, alright, whatever, just because I'm not the type of guy, guys. I'm not the type of guy who's going to argue with you on like playing this childish game, bro. I'm not the type of guy, bro. I'm just here to enjoy Black Wings, to beat the shit out of you and then just leave, bro. Especially like if you're a T-Element player and you're sweating that hard, bro. Shame on you. Shame on you. So 1 Black Moon Soul Dragon. Unfortunately, I had 1 Black Moon Soul Dragon, and also I had a Twin Shadow. 1 Black Moon Soul Dragon gave him like 6,000 damage. And then well, after the 6,000 damage, I was able to get rid of my Black Moon Soul Dragon, and then won. But imagine what 2 Black Moon Soul Dragon would have done. Like, he wouldn't even be able to survive that long. But whatever. Like, I'm just not the type of guy to sweat on W's, guys. And my mindset is just like, the better player wins. I don't even want to win games by time. I can't remember last time I won a game by time, because like I'm not the type of player. So this was my actually first loss that I really had. So I don't count the round 1 as a loss, to be honest. On paper it was a loss, but in my opinion it was not a loss. So yeah, currently my standing was now 4-2. Now going into round 7, playing against Telements again. I went first, completely dominated, won. Now final rounds, playing against Joshua Schmidt. That was the most cursed game I've ever had, and I was enjoying it because I was just cracking jokes and all that. But Joshua wasn't really into it. Like, he did smirk sometimes, like smiled, because I was really funny, but he was really focused, man. And I can see like the professionalism that he had, and that was actually really good to see, like how a professional player actually plays and looks like. Because even though the game looked one-sided, he was still able to do something the whole time. Like, it was really insane matchup. And if I wasn't, even though I misplayed the game 1, but if I wouldn't be like focused, I could have easily lose that 1 game if I didn't have the right negate. If I wouldn't have interrupted at the right moment, right? So 1 mistake, 1 huge mistake, I could have lost game 1. But the thing is, like, I won game 1, but check this out, guys. He won the dice roll, and he was going first. That's what I thought, but he didn't really say I'm going first. And what happened was, the game started, and he immediately like pointed at me like this, and I thought that means that I should go first, but no, he actually just called end phase. So I was going second. I should have drawn a card, but I didn't draw a card because I thought I was going first now. And no one realized that I didn't draw a card. And the game was supposed to end in like 2 or 3 minutes because I was only supposed to like summon monsters and attack. But no, I mean he still had like 3 bestial interruptions, so he wouldn't really die that turn. But what happened was at the end I just summoned 2-town Black Moon Soul Dragon and the Twin Shadow set and also Chinook as a negate, right? That's all I had. And then just instead of attacking him, I just end my face. And that game 1 took us 30 minutes, even though it was supposed to take like 2 minutes. Really cursed, bro, really cursed. And it was really funny to see, because even though I was dominating that game, he was able to like recycle and do something that, like, it was the first time like seeing a good, like actually good player coming out of critical situations the whole time. Like those comebacks that he had was really good to see. And like I kept telling him like, Joshua, man, you are a magician. I said, great job. Like I was complimenting him the whole time. And someone also recorded that game, so if you can't find that game, that would be really funny to see, because it was the most funniest game I've ever had. But yeah, he wasn't really smiling the whole time. I was cracking jokes and that, but he was all serious and whatever. Like I was just enjoying the game, right? And then yeah, game 2, he won game 2 because like in the last minute I said, you know what, I'll just give up, because it was like 2 minutes left to play. So all I had to do was me just doing my combos, go for nothing and win the game in time. That's all I had to do. Okay, that's all I had to do. Reciting our cards, blah blah. Now it's my turn. I'm going final round against Joshua Schmidt. I'm going first in game 3. If I win that game, I mean, all I had to do was summon nothing or like Black Wind Dragon and just deal some damage, and it's game, literally. You know what happens? With this shit. That's how I started. This is how I started. Round 8, going first and in game 3. I wasn't even able to stall time, bro. I wasn't able to do shit. And then what he did was just... That's also something that I learned from him. So I had to end my phase. What he did was just summon a monster, attack me, and then went to main phase 2, and then stalled time by just doing random combos, just to stall some time. I mean, he can do that. It's just being professional. And he actually negated my spook with red. And yeah, I couldn't resolve. Magnum didn't really make sense, because it was main phase 2 already, and he already dealt some damage. And yeah, I lost because I bricked the first time with this deck in round 8. Yeah, but you should have seen Joshua's eyes, man. He knew he was losing. He knew it, bro. And what, like, going first after sighting, what are the odds to have a hand like this, bro? What are the odds? Oh man, yeah. The cursed tournament, guys. So at the end, my standing was, on paper, it was 5 wins, 3 losses. I was top 35. But like I said, round 1 was totally mine. And it's even funnier because like I went to the head judge, and I told him like, bro, I'm really pissed, because my goal was to come here and go 8-0, and he laughed at me. He said, with Black Wings you want to go 8-0, ha 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 ha. And I was like, what the fuck you talking about, bro? You have no idea what Black Wings do. No idea. And then, like, after I came to him in like round 5, I showed him that paper that I won against the national German champion. I told him that, right? I showed him that. I said, bro, can you laugh again? And he said, hey, good job, man. You can still top. I said, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? have one game loss. I have one game loss because of you. So I was talking about the head judge who said that, who ruled that I lost that game in round 1. And he was like, yeah man, good job, blah blah. I said, bro, first of all, you were laughing at me that I was playing Black Wings. And yeah man, such a disrespect, man. Such a disrespect. So yeah, on paper I was 5-3, but for me personally, I was today 7-1. I only count that loss against Joshua because like I break. This happens, right? Happens. You can lose like that sometimes. But the other games, like that one guy who cheated, who was literally missing the timing, and he was also talking shit behind my back, like, how did Black Wings come so far, blah blah. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I realized that after you banished your Black Wind Dragon and your Buoy Storm, that I wanted to actually shuffle those cards back. And then he was like, I know what Black Wings do. Bro, you literally just scouted me before our game. You talked to Daniel Hartman why and how you lost against me. You talked to him, and that's the only reason why you knew like what deck I'm playing, bro. You knew exactly what deck I'm playing. Like, and then he was like, I know how Black Wings work, bro. You telling me, you asking me how, you tell me that you know how Black Wings work, but you kept asking me even what the cards does, right? And then we'll get the fuck out of here. So like I said, I should have been 7-1 and then easily top 4, because if I would have won against Joshua, I think I would be top 8 or something. Because Joshua was at the end top 8. And yeah, bro, what the hell, bro? So if you ask me, 7-1. Round 1 was totally mine. Everyone knows. Like, there were like 30 people around us watching the game. They knew that I was literally dominating that game. And then that Asian kid just cheated the shit out of me. But yeah, this is the story, guys. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you want me to like tell more regional stories or whatever, let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, guys, I love you all. Please take care of yourself. And oh, what the hell, man? I'm out. Peace.